Alright, y'all, so today we're going to be looking at this video, Clean Bulking versus Dirty Bulking by Joe Frazier, alright? So let's just get to it.
So this is my mate Hal. We started the gym off together and we're still doing it to this day. Now we speak about the gym all the time, but the other day, me and Hal got into a disagreement. Let me explain. You have man A and man B. They both train hard in the gym, but the difference is man A's diet is healthy, clean foods, whereas man B's diet is unhealthy, dirty foods. However, at the end of the day, both men hit the exact same calories and protein.
Let's just look at this, right? I'll just give you an example of how this guy will be different than this guy long term, right? So let's say they both go on the exact same workout routine, right? And I've done the dirty bulk diet before. I've done it, and I ended up looking like fat, right? I looked like I didn't build like that much muscle, and I just got fat, right? And that's how I firsthand know. But let me just give you an example, right? This guy and this guy, they'll get the exact same protein, fat, and carbs. The exact same macronutrients, right? What you'll run into is that this guy, because of his diet, that's just imbalanced and everything, that's devoid of any nutrition, he's going to run into the issue of like, okay, now he's going to have worse hormones, he's going to have worse testosterone, right? He's going to just feel worse overall because of that and have less drive and motivation to just go to the gym, and his muscles won't be able to build up as much, right? He'll have worse sleep, which spikes your cortisol, which leads to more fat gain, as well as leads to lower testosterone, so it goes back to my previous point. And then on top of that, your metabolism will be worse and your energy will be worse. And you'll just feel worse overall, like as a whole, right? You'll feel slow and tired.
Protein. Will these guys see the same results? Well, my mate Hal believes they will.
My take is, if your sole aim is to gain muscle, it doesn't matter if they're clean or dirty calories.
Well, if your sole aim is to gain muscle, it will still affect you because you'll get worse sleep, you'll have worse hormones, unless you're on steroids, which I'm assuming none of us are. Right.
At the end of the day, calories in, calories out determines your weight. The amount of protein you eat determines how much muscle you're going to build.
So you think the results of person A and person B would be the exact same?
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting.
You see how
it's not just interesting, it's retarded. Like, let's be
Hal's
honest.
point made a lot of sense.
Let's take this bowl of chicken, rice and broccoli, a classic bodybuilder meal, but this 20 nugget box from McDonald's.
Okay, to be honest, neither of these look good to me right now because this guy does not know how to cook. Like, what is that, right? I'll still choose this for the bulk, right? Because this is just like long term, it's not gonna be good for you. But it's like, bro, like, are we serious, right? Like, take out the broccoli, it's just goitrogens and oxalates and bunch of like plant anti-nutrients. Take the chicken, take the rice, chop up the chicken, mix it with the rice, add some seasoning. Like, what is this bland fucking meal, bro? Like, have some like flavor, like spice it up, Like, come on.
Well, they have the exact same amount of calories and protein in.
So, going off Hal's logic, these two meals would yield the exact same muscle building results. And while I understood his point, my argument against him was,
why do all of our favourite bodybuilders, the successful ones, eat clean? There has to be a reason.
Jay Cutler, Ronnie Coleman, Sebum, they're all known for eating the classic, clean bodybuilding meals. And it clearly works.
Bro, you couldn't pay me to have this physique. Like, I wouldn't even want this. But respectfully, of course, it's like aesthetic physiques are better. Like, this isn't aesthetic at all, right? Like, this is just like almost too much muscle, which I just sound insane to some of y'all. Like, oh, did you say too much muscle? There's no such thing as too much muscle. It's like, okay.
So, what is the correct answer? I put this exact same scenario on my Instagram story. Over 100,000 people saw it, and everyone had different opinions.
Calories in, calories out has yet to be broken.
Bro, I swear me and Mike, I have a problem with this dude, bro. Like, I don't even hate him, but he just rage-based me. But it's like, yeah, no shit. Calories in, calories out hasn't been disproven. But you know what it hasn't been disproven either. But it's like, the point is, calories in, calories out is just energy in, energy out. There's nothing to disprove about that because that's just a fact. Like, okay, energy goes in, energy goes out. Simple, right? And what you keep turns into fat. What you don't keep, if you don't keep anything at all, or if anything, you lose anything, you lose weight. Simple as that, right? But what you're not considering is all of the nutritional aspects of it. It's just staring at the macronutrients and, just the calories outside of the food matrix, right? You can get calories from oil. If you just drink, like, if you have like some uranium, right? If you just eat like nuclear waste, you'll get like 10,000 calories. Oh, should I just stop eating for 20 years now? Oh, I'm fine. I just got my 20 million calories for the next 20 years. It's like, that's just dumb. That's a dumb way to look at it.
Ever focus on clean eating.
What is
Yes.
the correct answer? Which of these guys will see the best results, or will it be the exact same? Well, in this video, I'm going to
won't
get
be
an
the same.
answer.
Good morning, people. Oh yeah, please ignore the state of the place. I've literally just moved house.
Test this theory, I'm going to do 2 days of eating. 1 clean and 1 dirty. These are my current daily calories I need to eat, and this is my current daily protein.
It's day 1, and we're going to start off with clean bulking today. Meal 1, we've got eggs, sourdough bread, and some veg. Pretty clean.
Meal 2 was a simple plate of chicken, rice and broccoli, and for meal 3, we had oats, water, protein powder, and some berries and dark chocolate on top.
It doesn't look the most appetizing, this, but
To be completely honest, this diet is low-key kind of mid. Like, obviously, if you guys are new to this channel, it's like, I advocate for the animal-based diet. And so this is like not the best. So like probably like the ones before this with like the chicken and the meat were probably better, but either way, like for the sake of this video, I'll just ignore it, right? I'm just letting the new viewers know, you know?
we're so good.
On the way to the gym, I then snacked on 2 bananas. And to finish off the day, I had pasta, chicken, sweet corn, and a little cheese. After finishing this, my total calories came to 3,267 with 206 grams of protein.
Okay, it's day 2. Now for the fun part. Dirty bulking.
Not fun.
I'm starting the day off.
Okay, this is an insult to anybody that's ever dirty bulked. This is like just mid. If you're gonna dirty bulk, like go all in, bro. Like what is this?
With just a classic bacon sandwich.
I mean, you'd be better off eating ruminant meat. Like bacon is like, just eat beef, bro. Like you don't need bacon. Like bacon's probably like a worse it is a worse quality meat than just beef or chicken. So
Oh no.
maybe not chicken.
Finished off with just a simple protein shake, bringing the total calories that day to 3,255 calories with 206 grams of protein, which was virtually identical to the day before.
Whew, okay, what's my verdict? Well, I preferred the clean day. Here's why. I was a lot more satisfied and full up throughout the day, as just in general, the meals were bigger. The dirty bulk food were very calorie dense, so you don't get as much of it. Just in general as well, like how I felt, I didn't feel greasy and disgusting compared to on the dirty food day where I was just eating greasy, sugary food. I felt, ugh. The one advantage though that I will give to the dirty bulk day, the pumps. Like, the pump was so much better, but that is from just so much sugar and salt.
But how I personally felt does not answer the question. Me and Hal had a disagreement. Clean bulking versus dirty bulking. Man A versus Man B. Will one make better results than the other, or will it be the exact same?
Yo.
How you doing, bro?
This is Tim. He's a big guy, but importantly, he's a very well-established bodybuilding coach. Getting 8 people their pro cards, 14 world championships. He's done it all. He's been in the game for such a long time. And if anyone's going to know the true answer to this question, it's him.
And I was like, who could I speak to who would know this the best? So, this is the scenario.
I proceeded to explain the Man A, Man B scenario to Tim. This was the moment of truth. A completely mixed bag from you guys. Me and Hal disagreeing. Genuinely a very controversial topic. But
Who would make better results in the gym?
The guy eating clean.
What?
Of course, like I was expecting him to say that. If he said the guy eating dirty, like respectfully, all his credibility just goes out the window. Like let's not bullshit.
In theory, you look at it like that and you say that they're both eating the same amount of calories, so the caloric intake, their energy intake's the same, and then the protein, which I guess is the most important nutrient for building muscle and for growing, is the same. So on paper, it looks like there should be no real difference. However, health cascades down into building muscle.
He agrees. All right, so
Right.
see now y'all know I'm not bullshitting, bro. See,
So
I just said the same stuff as this guy.
clean food is obviously going to build more muscle.
But it also does depend on your training, to be fair. But yeah,
There's a cascade of events in the body, and everything's going to improve. Oxidative stress, correct hormone regulation and function, unsaturated fats, which is insulin sensitivity, better testosterone levels.
Now, Tim is arguably the most clever person I know, and this call went on for 20 minutes about all the points on why eating healthier in turn builds more muscle. Instead of watching 20 minutes of that, let me break it down for you. So, here is why guy A builds more muscle. Firstly is sleep. Now, this is something that is so important for building muscle.
Here's the thing. Of all of the drugs you can take for muscle building, sleep is the best drug.
Junk foods in general
finally something me and Mike Israel agree on, bro.
contain higher saturated fats and more sugar have been linked to decreasing sleep quality. So, guy A gets more sleep, he in turn builds more muscle. Next is the difference in training performance. The junk food contains refined simple carbohydrates, and these are linked to reducing testosterone levels.
Saturated fat influence male hormone levels, a new study suggests. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I do not agree with saturated fat being bad for you. Personally, I'm gonna go and look at this study after I finish this video because that's a pretty interesting title. But you guys can look into this yourself. I don't think that it actually has any significant effect. Alright, so I actually did look at the study and it ended up saying literally the exact opposite of what Joe said in his video. Sorry if my camera is a little weird, I'm recording on my phone. But it said the exact opposite, which is saturated fat increases testosterone. Whatever he said, like whatever claim he said, it was the exact opposite of it. I looked at it like a couple of days ago. You guys can go look into it yourselves if you want. So, yeah. Alright, so in conclusion, we've seen that obviously a clean bulk is better, especially when you do clean bulk with an animal-based diet and you're training for aesthetics, which is what my channel is about. So if you're interested in that, just subscribe to the channel and drop a like. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Peace.